Okay. Sorry, my voice is a bit hoarse. I didn't get that much sleep last night. Well, I've just gonna torture myself. Yep. Okay. So I'm gonna read every SCP. 1, 2. Oh my god. No, just 1 to 6,000. Pretty much. So here's series 1. Okay. General Notice Alpha. In order to prevent knowledge of SCP-001 from being leaked, several no false SCP-001 files have been created alongside the true files. All files concerning the nature of SCP-001, including the decoys, are protected by a memetic kill agent designed to immediately cause cardiac arrest in any non-authorized personnel attempting to access the file. Revealing the true natures of SCP-001 to the general public is a cause for execution, except as required under data expunged, pretty much. I need to go have water so my voice is better. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Okay. Warning. Any non-authorized personnel accessing this file will be immediately terminated through Berryman Langford memetic kill agent. Scrolling down without proper memetic inoculation will result in immediate cardiac arrest followed by death. You have been warned. Now, I've done this before. Don't worry, you're not about to die. It's just a funny looking image. Here it is. The memetic kill agent activated and continued life signs confirmed, removing safety interlocks. So this is apparently the memetic kill agent. It's not actually going to kill you. It's just silly. Okay. Now, there is no way I'm going to go and read every single one of these because I have 6,000 SCPs to do. SCP-001 is pretty much a bunch of different... It's confusing. There's a bunch of different variable decoys, whatever, to it. And there are so many of them that we don't even know. Like, they're in different universes and stuff, but you can go read those on your own. I'm not doing that. Okay. SCP-002, the living room. Do I have any viewers? No. SCP-002 is to remain connected to a suitable... Here, no, let's just read the description. SCP-002 resembles a tumorous, fleshy growth with a volume of roughly 60 meters cubed or 2,000 feet cubed. An iron valve hatch on one side leads to its interior, which appears to be a standard low-rent apartment of modest size. One wall of the room possesses a single window, though no such opening is visible from the exterior. The room contains furniture which, upon close examination, appears to be sculpted bone, woven hair, and various other biological substances produced by the human body. All matter tested thus far show independent or fragment DNA sequences for each object in the room. Refer to the Mulhausen report for details to objects discovery. Okay, I'm not doing that. Biological motherboard. Description. SCP-003 consists of two related components of separate origin, referred to as SCP-003-1 and SCP-003-2. SCP-003-1 appears to be composed of chitin, hair, and nails of unknown biology. arranged in a configuration similar to that of a computer motherboard. Testing reveals SCP-003-1 predate earliest known circuit board by a factor of thousands of years. SCP-003-1 is considered sentient but not actively dangerous except under certain conditions. SCP-001 was found on a stone tablet. SCP-003-2, on which it currently resides, and the runes on SCP-003-2 are not part of any known language and emit pale, flickering light patterns. SCP-003-2 is controlled by a non-biological internal computer, the contents of which are mostly inaccessible without risk of damaging SCP-003-2. SCP-003-2 is capable of controlled emissions of radiation, including heat, light, and anomalous radiation types. SCP-003-2 contains an internal power source of an anomalous nature, which appears to have been losing power since several centuries before discovery. It's considered probable that SCP-003-2 was created for the purpose of containing SCP-003-1. Partially interpreted data recovered from SCP-003-2 may refer to a past and/or potential future LK-class restructuring event caused by SCP-003-. God, the description's long. Okay. SCP-003 was located by remote viewing team SRV-04 Beta. It appears possible that team Beta, that team was deliberately contacted by SCP-003-2. Other organizations have also been alerted to SCP-003's existence, possibly by similar means. Despite this activity, SCP-003 does not appear to be sentient based on its lack of reaction to MO3 Gloria analysis and procedures. When SCP-003 drops below the temperature of 35 degrees Celsius, both components react. First, SCP-003-1 enters a growth state characterized by an exponential increase in mass. The growth state consists of two stages. In both stages, SCP-003-1 partially fuels its growth by converting matter around it, starting with any surrounding inorganic material, including atmospheric elements, the non-living organic materials, including cells of dead skin, hair, chitin, which I still don't know what it is, enamel, keratin, and other biological materials. The first stage is always the same. SCP-003-1 will increase its mass, then take a form of similar shape to an off-urid brittle star, or 15 meters in diameter, including what appears to be a central processor of 3 meters in diameter. It will form sensory organs that appear to scan its surrounding environment and will partially convert the area around it to an unidentified anomalous substance. SCP-003-2 seems immune from conversion. Do I have any viewers yet? No. As expected. It's already 8 minutes in and I've only done 3 out of 6,000. There's gonna have to be a part 1 and part 2. Probably like part 20, but the second stage describes a growth alternation which occurs when SCP-003 comes into contact with living organic material. SCP-003 appears to template itself off the organic material and will attempt communication with organisms that match its initial template or templates. Dude, there are so many more paragraphs. In its second stage, SCP-003-1 may pause, slow, or change its growth, and will also convert inorganic and non-living organic elements into functionally similar structures while anomalously altering their physical makeup. While growth is consistent in the first stage, the second stage, SCP-0031's growth rate is diminished by 20 to 90% so long as SCP-003-1 remains in contact with living organic material. The percentage is determined by the complexity of the organisms in contact with SCP-003-1. SCP-003-1 appears to devote a large amount of processing power to the analysis of living organic material. Almost done with this SCP. During each of SCP-003-1's growth stages, SCP-003-2 releases bursts of radiation that temporarily inhibit SCP-003-1's growth, or reverse this growth. When the temperature of SCP-003-1 rises over 100 degrees Celsius, similar radiation emissions have been replicated or recorded via other anomalous means. SCP-003-1's biology has been the subject of extensive study. Significant elements have been identified similar to SCP-1512 and SCP-2756, the latter two of which have no further confirmed connection with SCP-003-1 and no known connection with each other, and none of which are fully understood. Technically, even less understood than SCP-003, thanks to extensive cross-disciplinary research on the SCP-003 objects, which satisfactorily explains SCP-003-1's connection to these SCP objects or others, nor its connection to modern technology beyond appearance and potential. 10 paragraphs. Okay. Oh yes, the description is so easy. SCP-004 consists of an old wooden barn door, SCP-004-1, and a set of 12 rusted steel keys, SCP-004-2. The door itself is the entrance to an abandoned factory in data expunged. Okay, well, great. Okay. Skeleton key. In appearance, SCP-005 resembles an ornate key, displaying the characteristics of a typical mass-produced key used in the 1920s. The key was discovered when civilians used it to infiltrate a high-security facility. SCP-005 seems to have the unique ability to open any and all forms of lock. See Appendix Security. See Appendix A. This ability has yet to be determined. Oh wow, so that's like... Are you telling me I could use that key to get, into my older sibling's room or something? Darn, that's awesome. Probably Fort Knox or something. Okay. Fountain of Youth. SCP-006 is a very small spring located 60 kilometers west of Astrag. A simple mineral water in 1902 and a frightening increase in the effectiveness of the human immune system. Yes. Upon testing the liquid on animal subjects, hostile bacteria and viral agents were destroyed immediately. Many reptiles and birds were unaffected, while higher primates experienced... I need to get more water. The thing is, counting to 6,000 will take about 2 hours, so I'm not going to be able to do this in one video, but it'll be my goal to 6,000. Yeah, not today, well, not all of them today. I'll do a little bit today, and then, but here we go. SCP-007 is located within a cavity in the abdomen of subject, claims to be 28 and 176 centimeters in height. Most of subject's abdomen, muscles, skin, and organs is absent. Though this is a weird one. Some soil and water is present, though it does not actually come into contact with subject's body at any point. The sphere appears to be, in most respects, a miniature, near duplicate of the Earth, approximate 60 centimeters in diameter, although continental alignment is not consistent with that of any alignment known in Earth's history. The sphere has its own weather patterns and neglectable gravitational. In addition to microscopic organisms somewhat resembling those of modern-day Earth inhabiting it, two intelligent species have been observed, though contact and communication with either has yet to be made. Technology levels of observed species. Okay, I cannot read more of this description. It is like killing me. Input security credentials. Okay. SCP-00 is a complex prion, samples of which are stored in each of the known G2 sites. Research into SCP-008 defined primarily aimed at preventing research which may lead to the synthesis of SCP-008 in the distant future. Traits of the SCP-008 prion include what that means if you're exposed to it in any way, there's a 100% chance you're getting infected and 100% chance you're going to die. So, wow. Transmission through exposed mucous membranes and all bodily fluids, not airborne or waterborne. After exposure and include flu-like symptoms, stuff like that, coma onset 20 hours after, dementia after 12 hours, period of sporadic cellular neurosis, red blood cells, greatly increased oxygen storage capacity, nervous and muscular systems are unaffected, total organ failure for several hours, metabolism may decrease, high blood viscosity. Subjects can adapt to its damaged nervous systems, but limited to basic physical activities. Standing up, bouncing on two legs, walking, biting, grabbing, stuff like that. This is what conditioned behavior, motor controls, and instinctive behavior mechanisms damaged, and cognitive abilities are severely retarded and erratic. Animals experience excessive brain necrosis and are inactive. What is this description? I can't read all of this. SCP-009 is approximately liters of a substance which, except with a distinct bright red hue. This red hue is discernible in all phases and serves as the most expedient method of identifying contaminated matter before. In contrast to mundane water, SCP-009 assumes a liquid phase at temperatures below -100 degrees Celsius and between -100 degrees Celsius and 0 degrees Celsius. A solid state above those temperatures. Oh wait, that's the opposite. At temperatures below -100 degrees Celsius, SCP-009 vaporizes into a gaseous phase similar to steam. This stuff should. So it's like weird anomalous water that takes different forms, diseases and stuff. Oh yeah, finally a safe one. Wait, I think all of them are safe. I don't know. Well, not I don't know. SCP-010 consists of a series of 6 apparently identical cast iron collars with numbered metal tags in -1. The collars are SCP-010-2 through 10-7. 100-volt batteries, okay. These batteries are rechargeable. So SCP-011. SCP-011 is a Civil War memorial statue located in Woodstock, Vermont. The statue is the image of a young male soldier holding a musket at his side, and it's carved out of granite quarry within the area. Occasionally, SCP-011 has been observed lifting his musket to the sky to fire at birds which attempt to land or defecate on it. Reports detail that its movement procedures soft grinding sounds. Movements produce soft grinding sounds, but do not cause it any structural failure. Oddly, the gunfire is very similar to that of a standard firearm, despite observations that the item only loads granite bullets and granite powder into the musket, which is also unharmed by the firing. In spite of its efforts, some fecal material does manage to strike SCP-011 and has reportedly become distressed when had a large amount of feces on it. On some rare occasions, even firing at humans, well, that's not good. I mean, it's only a musket, but we don't know what that thing's capable of. Oh, this is a dull one. Okay. SCP-012 was retrieved by archaeologist K.M. Sandoval during the excavation of northern Italian tomb destroyed by a recent storm. The object, a piece of handwritten musical score entitled On Mount Golgotha, part of a larger set of sheet music, appears to be incomplete. Oh, I have heard of this. The red-black ink, first thought to be some form of a barrier natural. 2 members descend into insanity, attempting to use their own blood to finish the composition, although ultimately resulting in massive blood loss and internal trauma. So pretty much it's a musical sheet, it's not finished, and it makes you try to finish it with your own blood. That's disturbing. Okay. SCP-013 is the collective designation of 242 cigarettes, which distances is the presence of the words Blue Lady handwritten on each cigarette in blue ink. Subjects which consume it through inhalation will begin to perceive themselves as specific unidentified women. Subjects have described the woman to be aged between 25 and 35 years old, standing approximately 1.6 meters tall and 55 kilograms. Additional reoccurring details: dark hair, blue eyes, and bright blue lipstick. Immediately after consuming an instance of it, subjects will gradually begin to perceive reflections of themselves, having features of the woman, and gradually perceive their bodies changing to reflect her appearance over the course of the following weeks. So pretty much it's like when you smoke the cigarette, which you're not even smoking is bad anyways. You turn into someone. I still have one viewer. I've been going for a half an hour. Thank you. SCP-014 is... Wait. No, it's not the same one. We've already had another one like this. Caucasian male. We've already had that. Appearing to be approximately 30 years of age with black hair, brown eyes, and somewhat round face. Records indicate that his name to be Robert Chetford, confined in 1915 to the Norwich Asylum in Connecticut for delusional insanity, claiming he had been cursed to live forever and was slowly turning into concrete in consequence. The asylum closed in 19 transferred to various other facilities. SCP-014 came to the Foundation's attention in 19 classified. Can I get rid of that covering? From rumors of a patient who seemed to be entirely immobile and showed no signs of aging. Further investigation determined that acquisition was warranted. So it's pretty much a man, 30 years old, that never gets older. Oh my gosh. Okay. SCP-015. SCP-015 is a mass of pipes, vents, boilers, and other various plumbing apparatus completely filling a warehouse and data expunged. The pipes appear to grow when not under observation, attempting to connect in nearby structures via sewer systems and underground plumbing. So it's just a ton of pipes that grow themselves and connect to other systems. It reacts to tools and aggression. Trigger a reaction. Any pipes near the subject attacking it will burst. Strain. Ooh. Mercury rats. A series of not yet identified ground glass, seawater, entrails, and molten iron. Holy. Like that. That does not sound fun. SCP-016 is a bloodborne pathogen recovered from a mine worker and who injured himself while working in a deep coal seam. Said wound became contaminated with coal dust from the mine, possibly infecting the worker with spores. Over the next several days, SCP-016 proceeded to infect the remaining employees at the mining camp, as well as the CDC crisis team dispatched to deal with the epidemic. Foundation personnel then took over the investigation and terminated all affected personnel. Patient 0 was brought into captivity, and the mine shaft was collapsed by an explosive device. SCP-016 has an incubation period ranging from 24 hours to, holy moly, 2 years. The first symptoms resemble the common cold: itchy eyes, runny nose, coughing, boily aches. Phase 2, Phase 3, there are a bunch of... Okay. I don't think this is an SCP... Okay. Yeah, sorry, that wasn't appropriate, that last part of it. SCP-017 is contained in an acrylic glass cage. Oh, wait, no, it's... SCP-017 is a humanoid figure approximately 80 centimeters in height, anatomically similar to a small child, but no discernible identifying features. SCP-017 seems to be composed of a shadowy, smoke-like shroud. No attempt to find any object beneath the shroud has been successful, but the possibility has not been ruled out. Its reaction to shadows cast upon it is immediate and swift. It'll leap at the object casting the shadow and completely enclose it in its shroud. Then it returns to normal size, leaving no trace of the object. SCP-018. SCP-018 has the appearance of a super ball made by the Whammo community in 1969. It is 6 centimeters in diameter and colored red. Found when the company was hired to clean out a warehouse that had a Whammo merchandise in it. SCP-018 was noted to be able to bounce with extreme height. Although at first thought to be a pleasant child's toy, SCP-018 was able to bounce with over 200% efficiency. Oh, that's problematic. Yeah, it soon became a dangerous projectile. Ooh, shoot. Well, at a percent of over 100, like 100, it'll just bounce. Over 100, it'll keep getting bouncier and bouncier infinitely. You can't stop it because if it drops like the slightest amount in any way, it'll not fun. Special containment procedures. Nope. Description. SCP-019 appears to be a very large ceramic vase, 1.8 meters in diameter at the mouth and 2.4 meters high. Style and decoration indicate it was created in the classical Greece, although conclusive dating is impossible as the surface is entirely unbreakable. Wow. If any successful method is discovered to destroy it, it's supposed to be destroyed. Ooh, periodically entities emerge from it. Collectively, they're 019-2. They vary in many aspects, tend to be small, vaguely humanoid, though they have animaloid features and extremely hostile. They often choose to attack with teeth or claws, although fairly delicate, also surprisingly flammable. They are reasonably strong and pose a considerable threat in large numbers. Hello. Okay. SCP-020 is a fast-spreading fungal organism that is capable of affecting the senses and behavior of living creatures, including humans. Samples of 020 exert an unknown effect that renders them effectively invisible to direct observation, even when under a microscope. It's only visible to humans when viewed through photographic video surveillance. Forms a colony within a human residence, produce spores that affect the behavior of humans around it. That's weird. But sadly, that's all for now. It's already been 36 minutes and I've only done 20 SCPs. This is going to be a long series. Thank you for watching this. Please, leave a like for part 2. Bye.